Hey guys, it's Bianca Jade of MizzFIT.com, and I am here to talk to you about how to stylishly prep for your next amazing race. I actually have a half marathon tomorrow, and it is about 11:30ish at night, and I should be sleeping, but instead I'm making a video for you to teach you how to stylishly, get ready for that big race. I know a lot of people are, getting ready to run for like a half marathon or a marathon, and it's pretty nerve-wracking. I remember my first one. I had no idea what to wear. I did a lot of research online, kind of read a ton of articles and asked a lot of more seasoned runners what they did for their tips. So now that I've been running for, gosh, I don't even know how many years, but a really long time, and I'm doing like my gajillionth race tomorrow, I want to share my tips with you. So let's go through everything from clothing to accessories to just some like secret tips of mine that help me perform at my best. So I'm gonna go through these really quickly because I really have to get to bed, and you can tell kind of from my energy that I'm super nervous for tomorrow. So just, I don't know, if I'm talking really fast, I'm really sorry about that. But anyways, let's go. So when it comes to racing, I really like to be comfortable. I'm running a half marathon tomorrow. That's 13.1 miles. And that's a long time to be running in something that doesn't feel good or that's chafing against your body. So I like to really choose my activewear carefully. For my race tomorrow, I'm wearing two brands in terms of apparel. One is Nike, which is one of my favorites, and one is a fairly new brand in the United States called Lorna Jane. They just opened up their first store in California, but I know they're going to be spreading their tentacles all across the country. So let's get to the clothes. Now, I've been talking on MizzFIT.com about the color tangerine. So one of the first items I'm going to show you is this cool tangerine bra by Nike. Supportive, moisture wicking. It's just one of those basics that just feels good and soft and, I don't know, just comfortable under anything you wear. I always like to make a statement when I'm out there racing or just doing anything active. I like to feel good and sexy. That's what MizzFIT.com is all about. So I have the cutest tank from Lorna Jane. It's like the silvery, kind of like a racing top, a singlet is what they call it. And it has the cutest little ruffle skirt in the back that enhances my butt and any girl's butt. But I just love how light it is. And the bra, like I tried everything on a few minutes ago just to make sure it was comfortable. It's really important before race day is to really try everything on, make sure your body's jiving with it and all. And it just felt really soft against my skin. I know that I'll be able to breathe in it. I'm also wearing a cute Lorna Jane running short, and it's hard to see. It's dark. I mean, like I said, it's 11:30 at night, but it's just kind of a loose fitting, but still like a sexy run short. And what I love about it, you can see here, Lorna Jane. What I love about it has like a secret zipper. So instead of actually having the zipper exposed, it's kind of like a hidden zipper. And look, I have something in there already. I always put the key to my apartment into my shorts the night before, so I don't have to worry about it and forget about where my keys are. So having having activewear that has concealed pockets that aren't going to sort of bunch up while you're running, and that can carry small things that are important, whether it's cash. In my case, I'm taking a cab to Central Park tomorrow, where my race starts. So I like to have cash, my ID, credit card, subway card, that kind of thing. And these kind of pockets that are like literally kind of sit right on your ass, like you don't really feel them. They're not in the way. They shouldn't be like in between your legs or like at your sides. Everything should be just really seamless against your body. This is kind of unexpected, but it's really cold outside, so tomorrow I don't know if I'm going to be shedding layers, and that's one thing you want to think about when you're doing a race in cold weather, is dressing for the weather, but also dressing for your body temperature. And if you're training, you pretty much you start to get to know your body and know how hot you get, right, during a certain distance or a time run or whatever. So I know that my legs get cold at the start of a race. So I went to American Apparel and bought some really fun leg warmers, and these aren't practical for running, but they will keep me warm while I'm in the corral, while I'm waiting around before the race starts, and maybe for the first mile of the race. And then guess what? These are so cheap. I am just gonna take them off and bling them. A lot of people just, you know, remove layers and they collect them for the homeless here in New York, so don't worry, I'm not littering. That's kind of one of those things that happens here in the city, and I think probably in most cities. But again, here's the whole, these are little Lorna Jane lookbooks that that they sent to me, which are really awesome. It shows like their spring collection, and I encourage you to check them out at lornajane.com. I'm not just saying that because, you know, they sponsored this video, which they did not. I actually really love their clothing, and I'm really excited to wear more of it and to see more stores in the US. So you're probably wondering what kind of shoes I'm wearing, and that's one of the most important elements, right, of racing. So what kind of shoes you're wearing. So I have this very special treat here from, like I said, one of my favorite brands, Nike, and they are the new Nike LunarEclipses, and they have tangerine laces, which I was so excited about. And yes, I am a girly girl. I like to match things. So as you'll notice, I matched my sports bra, which is tangerine, to my Nike LunarEclipses, which have, you know, the tangerine laces. And these are just the most comfortable shoes. I've been running in them for a week now, and they are very cushiony, but still give my feet, you know, some free range of movement. I know there's that whole, you know, ruckus about minimalist shoes versus super cushiony shoes. I like to be right in the middle. I've tried both. I actually have a lot of pairs of minimalist shoes. I don't like to run long distance in them. It's a personal thing. I do like a little bit of cushion, and I'm also not a heel striker. So, you know, you kind of just have to play around with, like, go to stores that have treadmills and have someone evaluate the way you run, and they can help you, the people at the store there, can help you find a pair of shoes that, that best support your running style. So, you know, don't always just buy into a trend because, oh, minimalist shoes are like the big thing right now. You have to purchase products that support the way that you work out. So that's really important. These shoes are heavenly for me. Again, they're the Nike LunarEclipses. They come in a bunch of different styles. I just love the tangerine right now. And as far as socks go, I think a lot of my regular readers know that I absolutely hate socks. And when I'm training at the gym, I usually go sockless. So I have a lot of shoes that, you know, don't need socks or kind of feel like socks. But I do wear socks for my long runs. I like to wear socks that have a little bit of kind of like padding. It's not like true padding, but it gets a little thicker in the areas where you know, where there's a lot of stress when you're running. So in the heel and in the ball of the foot. I don't know where these are from because they're not like, they don't have a brand name on them, but I know actually they're Calvin Klein socks, which surprises me, but I love these socks. Yeah, you know, go for a sock that has a little bit of cushion or padding on it, especially if you're doing a long distance. It'll just help out, and it's not going to be a drastic, you know, you're not going to feel it, but it's better than like a really thin sock that, you know, I don't know, that's just not going to do anything. I like for all of my activewear to have a functional component to it. I think that's really important, and taking the time to really, you know, find activewear that does something or contributes to your workout, it's just going to make your workout a lot more enjoyable in the long run, and you're going to want to wear those items again and again and again. Like, I didn't even know those were Calvin Klein socks because I've worn them so many times. It's probably, the logo is probably faded. So on to accessories to enhance your amazing race experience. I listen to music. A lot of people don't, but I don't know, music just gets me in the mood. I think a lot of people agree with that, because whenever I'm racing, I see most people with, you know, earbuds stuck in their ears. My favorite brand of earbuds that's secure, because every runner has had this problem, is that your ears get really sweaty, sweat's in there, and your earbuds fall out. So you need something that creates a tension, sweat resistant, and I love Yurbuds. Actually, I just took them out of the little packet they come in, but as you can see, Yurbuds right there. And they are these little rubbery things that go on the end of, these are hot pink, of course. They go on the end of the little like earbud thing. You just kind of like slip them on, and they basically are fitted to the inside of your ear, and they're super comfortable, and honestly they do not come out. These are one of my favorites because a lot of earbuds that are super secure actually bother me while I'm running. Like they irritate my ear, they make it sore, like if I touch my ear it hurts or something. These, I basically don't feel them. They kind of just, you know, they just twist into your ear. They're super secure. I love these. I highly recommend. I don't know how much they are, but I think they're like $20-something. I've had these for a while. They're $20-something. It's completely worth it. You'll have them forever. And of course I have my shuffle because I just like no nonsense, you know. I put my music on here 2 nights before. I actually put it on tonight. I did a lot of things at the last minute. I just like, you know, pressing the button. If I don't like that one song, go to the next one, whatever. I just don't want things to be complicated because I'm focusing on having a really, you know, good run. And I should emphasize that for me, it's not about being super fast. It's about enjoying the ride, because this half marathon tomorrow starts in Central Park and then goes through Times Square. So we're like literally running down the street in Times Square, and then cuts over to the West Side Highway, then loops around and ends at the South Street Seaport. And it's just so beautiful, and it's the beginning of spring, and I want to enjoy it. Why do I want to race through it? I mean, I guess I'm not competing or anything, and there's some people who want to get their best time, but for me, I want to enjoy it. I just want to enjoy that race with all those people, with my fellow New Yorkers. Okay, so this accessory isn't like super fashionable, but I really swear by it. It's by Asics, and it's one of those an armband that you can put your iPod in, or where's my phone? Your iPhone. So my parents came into New York City this morning, and they are going to be somewhere along the run path, and they're cheering me on. So I take my phone. I know it's kind of, I mean, a lot of people discourage it, but I take my phone because I want to text my parents and be like, I'm coming up. You know, are you there? So that's how I get to see my family, because I like it when they come support me. But other than that, what's awesome about these armbands, you know, even though they're like not super fashionable, it's like the one thing I wear that's not super fashionable. You can put stuff in them, like things that you might need while you're running that, you know, you need to pull out or hold somewhere, like this awesome Under Armour hairband. It has like a sticky, so it actually holds my hair back, and it's tight and it's comfortable and cool braided design. So I don't like having this stuff on my wrist. I like tucking it away in a pocket. This is another opportunity to carry stuff that you might need. And honestly, this Asics armband it's really comfortable. So I love this. I don't know how cold it's gonna be tomorrow. They say around 45. I like to start a race with a pair of gloves. These are from Lululemon, and you know, sometimes, you know, when your hands are really cold, your ears are really cold, you're just not enjoying it, and that's how I am. If my ears are ringing, or if I have to like keep doing this because I need to get blood and circulation to my hands, it's not good for me. So I mean, in terms of, you know, my level of enjoyment, so I just like to prep to make sure I'm comfortable for every scenario. And it's something that you should definitely think about. It takes time to kind of think about all those things, especially if you're just getting into running, but that's why I'm making this video for you, to help you out there. Okay, so last but not least, beauty, facial care, body care. Here's my little Lorna Jane sundries bag, which I have all my, look how cute that, like, it's kind of like an animal print design. I love it. It's so cute. It's great for taking to the gym, but in my case, I have all my stuff packed in here so that when I wake up in the morning, it's like all in one place and I don't have to go looking for it in my bathroom. But of course, deodorant, I feel like that goes without saying, right? And then I like using these little glide sticks. This one is from Band-Aid. It's called Friction Block. These are great. You just roll them all over like your foot. I mean, I go from basically ankle all around, heel, ball of my foot. It will help your feet move within your socks so that you're not abrasively rubbing against your socks, so you won't get you know, blisters or any kind of, people have gotten, you know, bloody toenails and things, and that might still happen if you use this, but this helps. Like, put it between your toes too. Swear to God, when I use stuff like that, and if you don't have it, if you don't have time to go get it, Vaseline. And actually, I prefer Vaseline. I will just go dig in there, get a handful of it, and douse my feet in it just all over like it's lotion. Put my sock on. You won't even know that you have Vaseline on your feet. So don't, like, take, you know, go for it. Don't limit how much Vaseline you use. Just put it all over your feet. I promise you it works. This is my favorite running tip. So you don't have to get the Glide Stick. They both work well. I just like the Vaseline. It's cheaper, and I do find that it's worked a little better for me because it's a little bit more greasy, but I promise you it doesn't feel greasy on your feet when you're running. Okay. As far as makeup, sometimes I'm going to be honest with you here. Sometimes I wear makeup, sometimes I don't when I'm working out. It just kind of depends. Maybe if I want to like cover up some blemishes, I will go for this Miracle Skin Transformer, which actually has 20 SPF in it. Hopefully you can see it, and it has a little bit of color in it, so it's like it basically is like a smoother, so it smooths out, you know, the surface of your skin. It acts like a foundation, but isn't really a foundation, and it's hydrating and it's tinted. This is what I love. So you can get it for any skin color. I use medium or medium tan, depending on whether I've had a spray tan, being honest here, or whether I've been out in the sun, or whether I'm just, you know, really ghostly white, which I've been lately. Anyways, this is by Sarah McNamara, and I am really into this. I use this when I'm not working out, but it really lends itself to fitness, so definitely check this out. It's called Skin Transformer, and it's 20% SPF, and they also make it for your entire body. So that was the facial one. This is for your entire body. So I might use some of this tomorrow based on, like, I'm going to inspect how pasty my legs are. So I might use that. Sorry for the reflection here. Kind of trying to work with the light. So yeah, I mean, that's great. It just gives your skin, you know, a nice even color and glow, and just enhances your skin without giving you like a pancake, like a makeup pancake feeling, and you really don't feel it. It goes on really thin. I'm totally rambling, but I love this product. I love it. And a lot of you don't wear makeup. That's fine. You don't have to wear makeup, but some of us, you know, feel more confident, more beautiful with it on, and all the more power to that, because when you feel sexy while you're running, you are gonna run like an amazing racer, and that's what it's all about. Wow, that was a mouthful. Tonight, I'm a little sore from training, so tonight I'm actually going to be wearing compression socks. I am a big dork sometimes. These are my favorite from 2XU. They're in the box so that you can see them, otherwise I'd just be holding a black sock. But they're compression socks for recovery. I'm still sore from training, so these are really nice to wear like after your race, which I definitely will be wearing them, but I'm gonna be wearing them definitely after the race, but I want to wear them tonight because I feel like they're gonna just kind of, you know, warm up my muscles, make them nice and ready before my race tomorrow. I'm feeling it a little bit in my calves because I actually went for a run this morning to kind of loosen up, but you know, in a way it got a little tighter, and that happens. Sometimes things don't always work out the way you want, but you know, when you prep, when you get ready, with some time and putting some thought into it, usually things will go the way you want. So I made this cute little sign for the back of my singlet. I'm really into it, and I think, you know, if you are a blogger, fitness blogger, or health blogger, or I don't know, I mean, if you're watching this, you're probably into fashion or fitness or health or I don't know what. I hope you're into a lot of things actually, but if you're racing, put your name on, you know, on your bib, like create your own bib and put your logo and put your website on there, because tons of people are going to be behind you, all right? You're gonna be passing people on the way, and people are looking, they're taking it all in. And so I want people to see my website and to know who I am and to come to my website and get some great tips. So that's my tip to you if you want people to know about all the great info that you have to share. And of course, this will go on the front of my singlet. I am so excited. And I'm in the green group, and this is my D-tag. These track where you are during the race and make sure that you're actually running it. So yeah, I put all that stuff on like the day of. That's kind of the exciting part for me. I still get really kind of nervous, and I don't know, like I get butterflies in my stomach and all tingly about, you know, a race coming up. That's when I know that I love something, because I'm anxious for it, and, you know, nervous about how I'm going to do, but also like anxious, you know, for all the stimulation that comes with race day. And I encourage you to try a race out. You know, it doesn't have to be a half marathon or a marathon. It can be a 5K or even something shorter. They're just really fun, and you get addicted. You know, it doesn't have to be about competition. It's just nice to run with a huge group of people, especially if you live in an amazing city and where the races are, you know, really, you know, scenic, which New York City, of course, is scenic. So yeah, those are my tips to prep stylishly for your amazing race day. Please, 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 you know, send me questions, leave comments. I'm here to answer all your questions. I really love answering your questions, and I love helping you. And yeah, subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, and tell me a little bit about yourself. Thanks so much, and wish me luck in my race tomorrow. Night.